Hello, this is Janie, and this week I'm going to share with you one more way that you can make your iPlanner, your iJournal, actually your very, very own. One of the things I love about the iPlanner is that all of the calendars are predated. I know that means I do buy a new calendar every year, but you know what? It's okay. I don't mind doing that because they are so accurate in everything that they do and all of the links and everything the way it's created, and it just works well. And that time that I take putting numbers in the little boxes and going back and moving the numbers around because I can't count apparently, that's time that I could use for something else. I've done it. I know how much time it takes me and how much actual time it takes away from my planning. So that's why I like my iPlanner. It's part of the reason I just love my iPlanner. Plus, it is so accurate. I'm sitting here in November, and November is about to end, unfortunately. And you may be watching this at a different time of the year, but when I'm creating it, it's the last week. All I have to do is come to the week, tap the day, and it takes me to that weekly spread or that daily spread in my iPlanner. For example, I'm going to tap the 25th because as of the filming of this, that is when the week is. And it takes, oh my goodness, I was in November. And what does the calendar say? December. But I can promise you that if I look at my little calendar in the upper left-hand corner, this is the correct weekly layout. It is the correct weekly layout. I'm going to make a little change because my brain simply does not wrap its head around this. The fact that December starts on the last day of my weekly layout and the page already says December. So how am I going to do that? It's really pretty simple. I am going to take my lasso tool and I'm going to toggle it on. If you didn't see that, it's the little symbol that looks like the @ sign, upper right hand corner. And I'm going to select my lasso and make sure it says images. Okay. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to scroll in so I can see it. I'm just going to take a little box of my red. You can see the blue dashed line. Tap on it and I'm going to take a screenshot. And you can see what comes up. Now I'm going to select the box with the arrow on the right hand side, tap it, there we go, and copy. Now I'm going to scroll back out. Now I am going to, with my Apple Pencil, paste, and it comes in pretty large, but that's okay, I can size it down. I am going to cover the word December. Now the reason I did that is now I have a seamless masking of the word December. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my text box and tap it. I'm going to select my font and I want to use Arial. It seems to be the closest to what was in the calendar itself. So I'm going to go all the way up. And I believe Arial is part of the installed fonts in the iPad. I'm going to go back to styling and I'm going to make it about 20. And I'm going to save it as default. And now I'm going to select my color and I'm going to select white. I'm going to place my cursor on the red so I can actually see it. And I'm going to type November to December. I'm going to tap my lettering and I'm going to drag it and drop it in my little red box. And now I've adjusted my calendar so that it actually tells me the span that goes from November through December. It's that easy to make adjustments in your iPlanner that make it your very own. I hope you've learned something, and I hope you take the time to spread a little bit of iPlanner love too.